it back. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And Brooklyn making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Oh, trying for it. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Brooklyn making some changes. Karl Malone's checked in for Anthony. Gervin comes in for Barry. And it's Richmond in for Tracy McGrady. And New York with a change here, too. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. The shot by Malone. It's rebounded by New York.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Jordan the pass to Hill. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Brooklyn trails by 6. Richmond left side. And it's off from three-point range. And so here is New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So now Hill will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond. And Brooklyn making a change here. Paul's checked in. The feet to Malone. Right side a screen. Tries again. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
2 points, Tornadoes.
1:05 left in the third. Out of bounds. New York takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
And New York making a change here. Rice is checked in. And the shot is good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn trails by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Richmond dishes the ball. Richmond kicks to Malone. That's tipped. Snatched away. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Rice. Triple from the wing. Rice has got his first 3 points of the game.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New York leads by 12. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And New York looking at who they've got. Thomas is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Artest, and it's Rice in at the 3. Now here's Malone.
Isaiah Thomas. That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Tries to keep it alive. Here's Rice. And the shot no good, a bit short. Puts it up from 17. It's blocked by Shaq. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. The three-pointer no good. New York leading by 12. And here's the break. Harden outside. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. Harden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New York. Richmond for 3. That's good.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Shot's good by Rice.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And so it's New York with it. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. O'Neal is screen on Leonard. Here's Rice. And the rejection by Leonard. Goes up. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
From deep three-point range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Shot clock at 6. Nobody near Irving. Bullseye. And New York leads by 8.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And so it's New York with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. Drummond passes to Irving. Chambers against Harden. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The drive by Hill, and it's blocked. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Paul. Here's Malone. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Artest. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And New York leads by 8.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Paul goes in. There's the pass to Malone. Back to Paul. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here is Hill. Nails it from the high post.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Paul goes in. Gervin outside. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The free throw drops from Malone. To the middle. To the inside. Outside for Jordan. Outside Hill. Oh, wow.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in.
Yeah, and that's what happens, though, when you do your work early in terms of getting the good position.
So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game, Grant Hill.